Hey there, everybody. So it's Thursday, and Thursdays I've kind of dedicated to, if I'm going to do a live video or if I'm going to post a video of any sort outside of Conscious Coffee or something for my secret groups or my online courses, that it is going to be based on Thursdays on thoughtfulness. And what is a Thoughtful Thursday about? Well, Thoughtful Thursday is all about embracing the judgments, embracing the shame, embracing the guilt, and learning how to overcome it. And it's not as sexy as we would like it to be, of course, to talk about shame and to talk about guilt and to talk about vulnerability and surrender and gratitude. And I'm sure everybody might get sick of me talking about gratitude, but I can tell you that gratitude is one of the main things that we need to focus in on. We live in a world where we just don't focus in on being grateful. And I just came back from Boca, got in late last night, and it was very interesting. I got to the airport yesterday, and I sat down with my coffee and with a sandwich, and it's 8 o'clock at night, and I'm waiting on my plane and all this different stuff, and I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden text messages start coming in because I had not looked at my text messages for 3 days. I was very focused in on the retreat that I was at, working with this VIP couple, and then doing some other really cool personal self-growth things, and just experiencing Boca Raton and Florida and all the sunshine and catching a little bit of a tan. So I had no clue that just minutes away from where I was at, that there was this shooting that happened. This horrible event took place while I was in Boca. And I had all these people messaging me saying, I hope you're okay, thinking about you, hope you're safe. And that's wonderful. Thank you. If you're one of those people, thank you. Thank you for your thoughts. But as I was sitting there and I'm getting flooded with the negative news, all this negativity coming in about this horror that took place in Boca, it made me realize even more so the importance of gratitude, the importance of really focusing in and healing our shame and healing our guilt. And how often do we take on shame and guilt that's not even ours? And how often do we really just ignore, not give any attention to all the beauty that is around us? I have a whole bunch of people that I work with, and recently I was working with a couple different people, and I asked them what their gratitude was, and they sat there and they stared at me in almost frustration and anger because they couldn't come up with a gratitude. And it took them, it felt like 5 minutes. It probably was only a minute, but it felt like a long time. And they really, it took them all this time, and this one person looks at me and says, it's been a rough couple months. I just don't have anything to be grateful for. And I was blown away. I was so blown away, because here's the thing. Even when we have horrible tragedy strike, such as this event in Boca Raton that took place, it's tragic, it's sad, it's unbelievable, all of this different stuff. But in the midst of that, there is still so much to be grateful for. There are beautiful blessings in every single day. One of the biggest blessings is that you woke up this morning. There's air in your lungs. Your eyes opened up. The sun, whether it is overcast outside like it is here in Dallas, or it is beautiful, sunny, shiny weather like it probably is in Florida right now, it does not matter. There is, the world is continuing to exist. It's still turning. Gravity still exists. That's a blessing. That's a blessing, people. Gravity still exists. We have not drifted off into the sun and burnt up. The majority of us are still moving through our day. Are there good parts and bad parts? Yes, and it's all in how we perceive it. Every single thing that happens in our day can be perceived as a positive or a negative. We can create chaos where there is peace, and we can create peace where there is chaos. It's how you choose to go about it. It's how you choose to perceive it. It's how you choose to surrender to every single moment of your life and see the blessing in it. So for Thoughtful Thursday, I want you to take in the energy of the horrible events that did take place in Boca and realize that these horrible events, and by far worse events, are taking place all over our world, all the time, okay? There are wars. There are villages being raped and pillaged. There are children being killed. There are young women and older women being raped. There are men that are being raped. There are people getting abused physically, mentally, emotionally. There are people losing their life. There are people being tortured. Those feelings of loss of life and being tortured can mean that you just got the pink slip at your job. That can be a horrible, horrible event. You could have just gotten into a car accident. You could have just been told that you have a disease and that you just got 3 months to live or 6 months to live, or that you're going to have some surgery and it's scaring the crap out of you. There's all these different things that are tragic that happens. When we get caught up on just one tragic event and we make it our focus point and we go into all this different stuff, what we're actually doing is we're really focusing in on the negativity. We're warring against reality. We're warring against life, and we're almost creating this shaming of the experience of life. There's good, there's bad, there's trauma, there's bitterness, there's sadness, there's beauty, there's orgasm, there's love. It all is there. And every single day we experience every single emotion. The only question that I want you to ponder today is, am I open to experiencing all these emotions? Am I being thoughtful with myself on this Thoughtful Thursday? Am I being thoughtful with myself? Am I honoring myself? Did I thank my spirit? Did I thank God, the creator, the universe, for the air in my lungs this morning? Whether I turned around and had a negative experience or a positive experience, that's that next moment. Was I in gratitude for having this day to experience? Ask yourself that. Really, truly ask yourself that on this Thoughtful Thursday. And I hope that you have an absolutely phenomenal day, of course. I mean, that's what we want. We want the fuckiest life. And to us, the fuckiest life is not to have bad things happen. But part of the fuckiest life is to really allow yourself to embody every single emotion in all the moments that happen during the day, not just the good ones. So look to see if you're remaining open and leaning in to your emotions of today. And I'll catch you in another video on another day. Go have a fantastic Thursday, everybody. Bye.